gonna do a little sewing today. Hello. I picked these up for $5 each. And these are huge. They're napkins, but I've never seen, well, maybe a dinner napkin, but I'm gonna turn these into some placemats. So I'm just gonna run up the seam here, and then I'm going to sew over the raw edge. I got 2 of these napkins, so I think I can get 4 placemats out of them. And I think I saved some money because placemats sell for about, I don't know, if you're good about it, you can get a set of 4 for $12.99. So for 2 of these, it cost me $5. I think it's a good deal. I've got my white thread loaded here in the sewing machine, so I'm just going to fold over this raw edge and sew it, and then I'll have 4 placemats. So we're going to take down Valentine's Day. We're going to take this stuff up and start with a new buffalo check motif and see what we can come up with for our Fun with Buffalo Check tee. Welcome to Fun with Buffalo Plaid. Oh. I'm going to start by putting down this new to me, but it's thrifted, so it's not new, but it is new to me. Table runner. It is in a lovely spring green. And then I'm going to follow up with buffalo plaid. And this is just a raw fabric from Hobby Lobby. It's $2.50, but I love the raw edge right there. And I thought this would be cool to put down for now. I might just bunch it up a little. It's just completely raw fabric. Just bunch it up a little bit, like haphazardly, and see if I like that. I love all the strings and the trendles that come off of the raw fabric, so we'll try it. Then I'm going to follow up with these black wrought iron candlesticks. And let me see if I can kind of find a good spot for it here. I might bunch it up again so that it looks intentional. Here and here. I found these in the party section. This is a gift bow and they were 40% off. So they're originally $1.50. I got mine for 70 cents. And they come with stick-on for your gift, but I'm just gonna take that off because underneath I noticed that there is a sandwich tie. So I'm gonna tie this around my wrought iron candle holder after I fluff the bow a little bit. You know, I love bow making, but you know what I discovered I love more? Pre-made bows that cost 75 cents. You can't get this. At Michael's, a pre-made bow, it could be anywhere from $8 on up, which is why I think people are now making their own bows. But this was in the party section. And look how cute that is. That is adorable. So I'm gonna put this on my wrought iron candlestick. Here's my other one. I knew I had 2 wrought iron candlesticks I wanted to use. They're normally on my mantle, but that's nice to get them out and get them into other areas. But look at these bows for gifts. I think it's worth it to have it. I mean, I would have paid full price for this. I would have paid $1.50 for this. It's gorgeous, and I'm not that talented. I really struggle at bow making, unlike some of my co-creators here who are very talented at bow making. So I'm gonna put this one on. So cute, so cute. And then it just looks real intentional. Okay, I just need to show you this base. I would just leave it like that. But wait, there's more. And then I stopped off at Dollar General to pick up these lamb's ear for $3. I think these look so real. I cannot tell the difference between the faux and the real. So we're just gonna cut the tags off here. I got some other lamb's ear as well from Walmart, and I paid more than $3. But when I got home with that lamb's ear for a project, I was like, I need more, I need more. So I just decided if I was out and about, I would grab some, and it didn't matter when I did because I knew I just wanted more lamb's ear. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 on each side, and I just want to complement this buffalo check. I just want it to look very intentional and just complement it with these green stems. Maybe not. Maybe I can just kind of hide it under the runner, the buffalo check runner. Yes, that's it. So just kind of hide it like the lamb's ear is growing out of the buffalo check. I like that. Yes. I'll pull you down here a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Lamb's ear is so fresh and so calming and so clean and just so farmhouse. Look at that, look at that. Dare we do more? We shall. I went to the trouble of making these. And when I got the raw buffalo check fabric from Hobby Lobby for $2.50, I did not know I would run into these placemat napkins, which they were a full dinner napkin, which is an oversized napkin. And I just cut one edge and made them into a placemat. Oh, this is so much. I was a little worried about having fun with buffalo check, but if you pick your accent colors, it really is fun. Now what I'm thinking I might do, I don't know, should I do one down here? Ooh, I like that better because I think there's too much fighting in here. So I'm gonna do one down here and one down here. Ooh, I like this. Oh, do you guys get excited when you're creating and visually it just all comes together and you're like, yes, that is not what I planned, but I'm loving it. So I just wanted to bunch up this raw edge buffalo check here, and I think it's working beautifully. The bows are also too wonderful. They're not competing. Little country farmhouse flair here, which we all love. Just gonna rounce it up a little bit over here. Make sure all of the lamb's ears look like they're growing out. Oh, yes, yes. All right, now let me move out my Valentine's Day trees and we'll do something more with these. Okay, so now my dining room is looking so fresh and clean. I might just do this. See what that looks like. I don't know. Sometimes after I do a video, I will change it up because I just don't know. But we're gonna try this. I was gonna take the pine out of the ice bucket, but it's just a whimsical part that I needed for this room. All right, I'm gonna get some plates. Love this combo. This is my clear glass plate and scalloped plate. It is ivory and stone. It's just a scallop plate. Scallops are so in this year, and I love the freshness of this. Fresh, 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 fresh and clean. Love it. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna put this down here, and this will be my end. This will be his end. We can talk above the candlesticks like the country folk that we are. I'm gonna have tea. Hold on. I think I'm gonna. I have a new napkin fold that I like to use. This is these napkins are vintage, so I'm gonna do this, and it wraps around the plate. Wraps around the plate like that. So fancy. So we're gonna do this one like that. This is my matching side table, and I'm gonna put a little bit of tea in here, and we are going to pour the tea, brew the tea. There we go. I hope you like this video. Like, share, subscribe, and hype. And check out the playlist. Until next time, guys. Bye from Secondhand Tracey Ann. Mango ginger, that's good. Like for spring, I bought a thrifted galvanized egg, and it is cut out, and I ended up painting it black last year, thinking I would like a little bit of a black and white Easter. I did not. So this year I thought, oh, I'll paint it white so it'll look like the Pottery Barn, and then I'm not painting that because that's going to go right there and just look cute as can be in the middle.